Hi guys, today we are putting turkey chops in the air fryer. We're going to add some coconut rice and roasted broccoli. Alright guys, we are here. Let's go over our ingredients list. You pretty much know that I'm always going to have garlic powder, onion powder on deck. I got salt and pepper. I have olive oil. I'm using this garlic scallion and allspice. I get it from Publix in the international section. It's really, really good. I have brown sugar, and we are going to cook our rice with coconut milk. I also have red pepper flakes and ground allspice, and I'm going to put this in my coconut rice as well for a little bit of flavor. Broccoletti, we're just going to pop those in the air fryer. Let's talk about these turkey chops. All right, here's the backstory. Well, let me back up a little bit. I find that there are quite a few people who tell me that they've never heard of turkey chops before. Okay? My family stopped eating pork when I was about 15 years old. And coming from a southern family, we ate pork chops. So once we stopped eating pork, this is what my grandmother presented to us as a substitute. So I've always eaten turkey chops. They're absolutely delicious to me. So we're going to take these babies, we're going to season them up, we're going to pop them in the air fryer, and we're going to have us a nice dinner tonight. So I'm going to wash these and get them ready for seasoning. Y'all with me? We're good? Awesome, let's get started. So this is where we need to have a conversation. All right, y'all just saw me do all of that, but there is something in my soul that told me that that's not enough. I don't smell it. All right, I can't tell y'all what it is, but I'm just telling y'all from a family of cooking women, I need to do this again. Here we go. Woo! Let's get it, honey. I just need a little bit more of everything. We're gonna coat these babies. I don't know what it is, but my spirit just told me you need to do that again, sister. And y'all see the texture of the turkey chops, right? It's just little thin cutlets. Put you in the mind of pork chops. Bam. You know you need your oil for the air fryer, so I'm just gonna hit it again. Bam. And then we're going to mix again. See, this is going to be good now. That sounds more like it. See that? It's just a little thin piece. That's it. Very thin. It's a lean meat. Yeah. See, now I feel better. Now I feel better. Okay, we're moving on. seasoned. I have my turkey chop seasoned. I have my broccoletti seasoned. It is 2:53 p.m. I am not going to cook this until probably about 6 o'clock this evening. So this is going to marinate for a couple of hours. All right. That's one thing about flavor and seasoning. Preferably, I like to let my stuff sit overnight, but if that's not going to happen, at least 30 minutes. At least. I can't salt, pepper, and then just throw it in there because it's just not going to absorb. Y'all with me? All right. So it's good to prep your food. If you really want to enjoy it and you want to taste the flavors, please prep. Please take the time to let it sit. Don't rush. And this is not the don't rush challenge either. Y'all with me? All right.
Yeah, I don't understand.
All right, guys. So we are moving on to the rice. All right. So I said we were going to do coconut rice. So I have a 1.5 cups of brown rice. I did wash and rinse it. Strained it through a cheesecloth, so it is waiting to go. I have combined 3 cups of liquid. So I have a 1.5 cups of water. I also have a 1.5 cups of the coconut milk. So we're going to get this in here and we're going to give it a stir. And we are going to turn the heat up a little bit so we can get that to boiling. Alright. I am going to put a little allspice in there. Is that OCHO? Like, really? He always does this. So we're going to let this boil up and then we're going to add the rice. Guys, we are boiling and we are dropping the rice in. Just like that. We're going to get all of it in there. Go ahead on and stir it. But then after that, leave it alone. Okay? Don't bother with it. Let it go ahead on and cook. Alright? Let it stir so it's evenly distributed. Can you stop dancing in my video, please?
Sorry.
I'm going to drop a few batches of thyme in there and let that cook through as well. We are putting the lid on. We are turning this down low and we're going to let it cook. Brown rice takes a while to cook, so probably about 40 minutes this is going to take. All right, cool. So my rice is about done. This is our broccoletti. I am going to put it into a 400-degree oven, probably for about 15 to 20 minutes. It really just depends on how crisp you like your veggies. I like mine to still be a little bit crisp. I like it charred, so that's what we're going for. And then we are going to work on those turkey chops. All right, guys, here's our turkey chops. We are not going to discuss right now why I have 2 air fryers. Let's just say I love them. That's another conversation for another time. I'll tell you how I got them. All right, so we're going to open our air fryer basket. We're going to give the inside of it a spray with some coconut oil. And we are going to take our turkey chops and we are just going to lay them inside like so. Just like that. Just like that. Y'all see how big this one is though, right? I still love my other air fryer, but I would have a whole lot going on that I was cooking. Like I would make the wings and then I would need somewhere to make the fries. And I'm just not the kind of girl who wants some food sitting while the rest of it is done and all that other kind of stuff. So I'd rather cook all of it at the same time. So this is what we're doing. We're getting it in there. And these slices are thin, so we're really not going to even cook this that long. All right? So we got it in there. I'm going to set this to 370 degrees. I'm going to start off with 12 minutes and I'm going to flip it at the half mark. All right? So this is where we are. All right, we are coming along and we are just going to flip this over. We are looking pretty good. So far, so good. It's been in here now for about 5 minutes, but I've really been keeping an eye on it because these pieces are thin and I don't want them overcooking. Notice that as I'm flipping, I'm using tongs because we don't want to pierce the meat while it's cooking. So this is where we are at our half mark. These are going back in. right, guys, we're ready. Everything's done. The first thing I want to say to you guys is that these turkey chops, you don't even need a knife to cut them. You can cut them with a fork. The flavor is delicious. Here, try this. Try that. You tell me what you think. Isn't that good? Yeah, my grandmother started making these.
Slap.
Is that slap?
I'll get another piece.
Can you just give me a second? My grandmother started making turkey chops for us when we stopped eating pork, and that's good too. All the flavors, the rice, everything just blends in together wonderfully. Dropping rice all over the place. This is the bomb. This can definitely take place of pork chops. You can season it however you want. The seasonings that I use are normally what I use on my turkey chops. The key is to let them marinate. That's number one. And don't overcook them. So you really, really want to watch them. So what I ended up doing was doing 370 for a combined total of about 12 minutes. I flipped it over at the halfway mark and they came out perfect. Y'all already know this is the end. I'm eating. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. We want another piece? Come on, child, give me a fork. You are just, you're not gonna just sit up here and eat just turkey chops. I'm telling you that right now. We're gonna get a whole plate with rice and broccoli. Okay? That's good. See y'all later. We'll catch up with y'all soon. This is good.